Well, that was a bit of an ordeal. So, welcome back, maybe, I don't know, to a live stream. Yes, I am getting a preview, but Twitch is saying otherwise. You know what? Let's ignore the fact that things don't want to work for me right now. Send out the tweet saying, hey, live, thanks. Yes. And move on with our lives. So, today we're going to go back to Orwell. The game that I played last week. Yes. And I quite enjoyed it. Even though I had to read a million words and, quite frankly, it all went a bit arse up. And, yeah, I quite like this. I mean, there are problems I have with it, but they're more personal than, other things. So, we were investigating Cassandra Watergate. This woman. She did a thing, and that was about a year and a half ago in the game, and now we have to prove her, well, we have proven her innocence by the fact that we were told to look into her instead of anyone else. You see, Orwell is based on the book by George Orwell. That's where they get the name from. His book, 1984. Or if you're reading it backwards, 4891. Don't know why you would read it backwards. It's a bit weird. But nonetheless, the whole premise of the book is there is a police state. There's basically, it's what started this whole Big Brother thing that we see on CBS Channel 5, I think it is now in the UK, and whatever the hell it is for the, I think, 50 other countries. No, there's 52 countries that have a franchise going. I've named 3, so that means there's 49 other countries with over 300 series or seasons of watching people. Wow, the human race is boring. So, yeah, we are basically being Big Brother in the sense of, ooh, I'm watching you, blah. And we've been watching this woman, Cassandra Watergate. She was suspected of being the person that dropped off a bomb in the middle of a crowded area that killed reader. Give me... Nope, not that, not that, not that, not that. The thought, no. Cassandra's... Ah, here we go. That one. 3 people died at Freedom Memorial last time. Well, back when I wasn't driving my time machine through space. Well, technically the TARDIS isn't really driven... You know what? Let's ignore the joke that I made in the Go Live notification thing. And, yeah. So, we proved her innocence with, well, evidence of which amounts to all of this gubbins right here. We said who her mother is, who her dad is, who her best friend is. Julia Keiran. I thought she was a best friend. You bastards. Oh well. Harrison O'Doyle, can't remember who that is. Oh, he's the guy from Goldfels. Yes, I remember him. He was a bastard. Anyway, that's a thing that we don't have to care about. Because at the end of the last episode, or this episode that we've yet to wrap up, 2 other people died as we were arresting Cassandra. I have a boss in the game called Symes. Symes is the worst human ever. He thinks coincidences are not a thing, which makes him a bastard. Also, this is basically the Daily Mail. If we go here, this shows it is somewhat straight down the middle, but it gives a right-wing leaning to the thought police. It goes, yeah, this is not too bad. Instead of going, it's all doom and gloom. It's all going to die. We're all going to lead to death and destruction and... Ooh. So... There's something in my coffee, I swear. Has to be. So yeah, there's that. It's a thing. Let's ignore the crime rate of which continues to drop, even though there are crimes that you can't really notice, and there are crimes that even cops commit. Oftentimes killing unarmed people. But nonetheless, let's move on, and I want to find out who the hell everyone is. Can I not fill in information about these people? Alice Watergate. So that would be... Company? Ah, yes. Alice, the mother. And apparently I can't do anything. So for all I tried to do here to fill that in, that was not going to happen. Unless I can somehow magically go, ooh, yes, this. I mean, we know her occupation. Head of Research and Development. And co-partner of the firm. So why can we not fill that in? Anyway, that's all gubbins. We focused on Cassandra last time. Now we must move on. Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? That's what it's meant to be. The end of the last stream, but yeah. All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Good. I mean, not good. I mean, log out to log back in. Yay, I got achievements. The clocks were striking 13. Ooh. So I presume this is all the information that we needed to collect, basically. The world's gone to shit and there's attacks on the state as we know it, and it's all gone to shit. Then we have the target person that we were focusing in on, even though she wasn't the one that we should be focusing on, because Symes and this whole system is broken, but nonetheless, let's continue. What the fuck is wrong with my voice now? I don't know. Anyway, we know she's an artist. She was born... No, she has been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at the past protest. No, at a past protest in the Freedom Plaza. Yes, we know that. But we also know that she did it to protect a friend. Just saying. Anyway, the former criminal case was closed due to lack of evidence. Which is weird because there's cameras everywhere. That's kind of the point of a police state. It's all, oh, we're all watching you masturbate. And that's kind of creepy. But no evidence in a very populated area. I know, I'm about as confused as you are. She is in a relationship with her lawyer, Joseph Langley. She seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined an activist group. Is that the name of the group? Or I don't know. Group Thought. That should have a comma, shouldn't it? She changed she joined the activist group Thought. That feels like it should be comma Thought. Nonetheless, Juliet Carrington claimed that Cassandra defended her by injuring the police officer. An arrest has been made. I really don't like the fact that we arrested the woman by looking at her text messages and basically all the creepy things. It's just odd. Episode 2, a place where it is no darker. Oh, here we go with Symes. Give me a minute. Right. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. Yes, that would kind of be the point. We've dug ourselves a hole and now we have to dig ourselves back out. Just saying. I met with a superfluous man. Is superfluous a word? I think it is. I don't have to look it up. The blah 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 test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. Right, let's ignore Symes for the most part. My superiors agree with me based on the information you have already extracted. The activist group known as Thought. See, that works. Without the comma, that works, because we already know that that's meant to be a name. We know through the known as. That would be, whereas group Thought, that seems like that should have. Nonetheless, Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this GOLDFELS is an important member of Thought. Again, no need for a comma there, because it gives the information that yes, this is going to be a name. Nonetheless, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target. Cool. Now that GOLDFELS is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you have already assessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Right. Cool. So now we need to find this GOLDFELS bastard. And we know that he's a co-worker of, or co-member of Thought with Cassandra. Wonderful. Right, Watergate this time. Can we update her picture? I mean, no, get back. That's the same picture. That should be a different picture, right? Nonetheless, get back, Jojo. That has absolutely no evidence to be extrapolated there. But here's the interesting thing, because it's Thought Police and scary, scary people, the arrest officer and holding facility are redacted. Wonder why. Not gonna point out why. Just gonna say, yeah, that's a thing. Is this high voice a bit of a pain in the ass? Yes, well, I thought so too. Headlines. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. How many more fuck... Okay, rainy storms, this'll give me information. No, it won't. Right, get back. Let's read proper information. Proper information. Which apparently doesn't have... That's a fluff piece as well. Well, not fluff piece, but you get the point. Right. Timelines and Rohensen announce cooperation. The Davenport siblings, owners of the biggest social network, Timelines, announce major cooperation with software giant Rohensen Technologies. Timeline founders Ada and Alan Davenport meet Victor a man on Nation Today. Wait, what? Meet Victor Rohensen on Nation Today last year. Met. Ah, right, that's the word that I need to think about. Met Rohensen at Nation Today last year. Photo Rohensen Technologies. Right. Filbury/Bonton. It's a big deal. The internet billionaire siblings Ada and Alan Davenport, creators and owners of the most important online social network, Timelines. Oh wait, it's network, comma, Timelines. Never thought about that. Anyway, Timelines, located in Hilbury, I'm glad I never said the other word, are starting a major cooperation with Bonton software giant Rohensen Technologies. This has been announced in a press statement given out on Friday by the PR department of both companies simultaneously. By utilising the existing infrastructure and software development capabilities of Rohensen Technologies, or Tech, Timelines will be able to respond to the needs and requirements of the quickly changing digital world in real time. Timelines executive Ada Davenport is quoted, "Our growing user base will profit from this by significantly reduced downtimes, tightened security, and sped up integration of new features," she continued. FOD. Right, so I've got a feeling Rohensen Technologies are the people that have the hardware for Orwell, while Timelines is the text message / social media thing that we had a look at before. We might also find it in Insider later on. I have no idea what the Insider bit is. Still haven't played on from where I was before. Right, connection between Bonton bombings evident. Oh, brilliant. Another drink, I guess. Right. Attacks against Stelling University in Bonton and Freedom Plaza are connected, experts conclude. Stelligan. How the fuck? Stelligan students and teachers alike are in shock and deep mourning. Photo Stelligan. I can't. Make it a word. Make a proper word. University. Let's properly read on. Bonton. The bomb I was about to say bombings. The bombing that occurred yesterday in Stellengan University seems to be connected to the attack against Freedom Plaza earlier this week. The day before. It was literally the day before. The bombing happened on the 12th. We came into work on the 13th. This is now the 14th, which means... Also, I'm working Saturday. What the fuck's with this? No, wait, this is Friday. Yes, that's where it would be. Earlier this week. This is the conclusion of the police division who is investigating the case. Me! In both assaults and a similar explosive device created with pure malevolence. Malevolence. The fuck is that? I have no idea. Appeared to have been used, police spokeswoman Steele said. The letters received prior to the assault seem to support this suspicion. Well, she created with pure... Oh, right, this bit isn't quoting, the last bit was. I'm dumb! Nonetheless. Where was I? Suspicion. Well, their meaning is still puzzling, and investigators, according to rumours, puzzling investigators. According to rumours, people have been theorising the number of stanzas might represent the number of bombings, which in turn raises the question whether there might be another bombing yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there is no good reason to believe this. Steele answered when confronted with this theory during the press conference. Meanwhile, Stellengan University has declared that normal operation can continue under the circumstances. So they will be closed. Declared that normal. Oh, cannot. Right. Meanwhile, Stellengan University has declared that normal operation cannot continue under circumstances, so they will be closing their doors for the time being. The university has also put up a special front page to pay the respects to the assault's victims. See above image. FOD. Right, so that has nothing to do with what we're doing today. Good. Right, we have the picture of the man. Quite frankly, it looks like Daryl from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Which is a little weird, nonetheless. Right. Are Thoughts Still Free? Published in March 2012 by GOLDFELS. I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? Well, this might seem to be a surprising question. In our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. Dear reader, there is a German folk song called... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Folk song called The Thoughts Are Free. It goes like this. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, give me the fucking thing. Symes is gonna go, oh, he did it, the bastard! Told you. Told you. The letter. We are right, it seems. Well, no. And secondly, can you stop right now while I'm streaming? Thank you. Steam. Right. Thoughts are free, who can guess them? They fly by like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. So on and so on, boring things. Boring, boring, boring. Right. When I was still young, long before I emigrated to the nation in 1993... You're so old. No, he's not old, you are. An immigrant. Fuck. Is Symes really that much of a Daily Mail reader? He's an immigrant, we must kill him. Just because he's German doesn't mean he's a bastard. I mean, looking at him, he looks a bit like that man. While I stroke that bit under my nose. He has a fluffy haircut and a moustache. What else am I supposed to think? Oh, he's not a bastard. He's just a German. No, he's a bastard. He looks like one. I've got a feeling if this were allowed to have ads on YouTube, it wouldn't. Nonetheless, I believe this to be a universal truth, that there is no border for thoughts and no rules for what is or is not allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be so tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except wake up, man, except ourselves really knows what is going on in our heads until we choose to reveal it. Yesterday a question crossed my mind. If the increasing incarceration, maybe not incarceration, increasing interconnectedness, that's just a convoluted word, of humans via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, and there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bit stream of it, how can thoughts still be free? Is it not likely that we will communicate only under great mental reservation? To hold on to our knowledge, which means, as a final consequence, we will stop thinking? I'm just going to point out, if you don't have a part of your brain that says, hold on, are you about to say something stupid? Then you are a dumb person. Or, PewDiePie. So, yeah, maybe having a bit of a reservation about what you're saying, what you're doing, in that moment in front of a camera or around a microphone should be done. Anyway, when I think of the increasing aggressive operation of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to the question. That's why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to control and safety bigotry of the digital world. Yours sincerely, A. GOLDFELS. Or GOLDFELS, yes. Nonetheless, the comments don't really have anything. The Thought, an activist group with the same name as the blog. If GOLDFELS is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. Or maybe he's just a man who started something and others radicalized it. Just saying. Right, Goldfels has absolutely nothing. I mean, Articles 5, why can we not click on that? There's a man. Probably the man that actually runs the thing, because that's how most things happen to be in modern games. Ooh, we're going to set up a mystery, but we're going to give you the answer in your face all the time. Anyway. Session. Ooh. Yay. Hey, you. I'm sorry about last night. I really should have come over. There. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months, and it went rather well. So here's hoping. God, I'm such a stupid old man who's just talking about his job too much. I'm sorry. It's just a big part of my life. Hello? Are you upset? Cassie? Can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. And then he closed the thing. Yeah, the lawyer doesn't know, does he? Right, so that means that the Human Rights Act has been torn up. Which, if I remember correctly, was signed in 1998, I think? The EU Bill of Rights, or Thing of Rights. I don't know about Australia or other places, but between America and Europe, or the majority of Europe, you have a thing of your rights that says, yes, you should have this and that and the next thing, and sausages for breakfast and cheese for dinner. No. Right, we already have that there. Published in July 2016. Thought must change direction. Well, at least this is a small one. Good. I thoroughly believe that we are able to capture minds. If only we could garner attention on thought as a group, and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held in Freedom Plaza, I feel obligated to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal that formed the group? Frankly, and sadly, the answer is the latter. The answer to the latter is resoundingly no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does not in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. instead of blaming ourselves or others, I now see that my high aims, okay, might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else of thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students at Stellengan. Right, so we know he was at the university at one point. We don't know if he's still there. He's gonna go, oh, he was there. The same Stellengan where a bomb just exploded. Oh, really? Did you not learn the lesson 2 minutes ago, or, last week, when we figured out, oh my god, coincidences are a thing? Fucking tit. Anyway. I've just finished my coffee, which is wonderful, because I can now move on to my second drink. You know what? I think about coincidences. I won't repeat it. Good! He's learning! I like him a bit more now. I still think he's a Daily Mail reading prick, but still, he's good. Very good. A related document found. Woo! 3 demonstrations. More investigation might... Is that... No, that's not a period. That's just a weird way of looking at the screen and seeing a bit off the tee. Thought might be that the 2 students seem to be involved. Yes. So far, the evidence suggests that GOLDFELS was a prominent lecturer at Stellengan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? First off, don't use the word like that. Because it makes you sound like you're a child. Now, if you don't mind, I have to get back to work, so can we, wrap this shit up? We need to identify those students, see who else is involved with the group. Ooh. We'll let ourselves see. This is the thing. Do we say, now I see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events, blah, 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 and I feel responsible. So he might be, or that might seem like it's going, I need to end this fast and destroy the movement. Cut the head off the snake. Nonetheless, go away. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought do us wrong. See, I think that is the right one. Before I read what Symes says, I don't personally think that GOLDFELS is that bad of a guy. He just got caught up in the middle of this investigation to find the bad guy. Anyway, menacing, but against whom? The state? The government? And what troubled past? Was that the bad one? Yes, go away. In fact, show conflict. Okay, don't. Frankly, saddened, the answer in the letter response. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought do us wrong. See, to me that sounds like maybe it's a little regretful in some way. Then again, Symes is that one-track-minded that he just all see it. He's admitting he did things and hates people. I will halt my activity in the group. Ooh, there's a new thing. Suspect of Bonton arrested. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Well, quite frankly, that means he's giving up his work. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to point out that there's a man with a skull and a 1 and all of that. There. Concerned one. Telling him to reconsider. And he's saying that, well, it was only one guy that got hurt. But it's still the fact that the one person got hurt. Anyway, let's have a look at the memorial, because that might have actual information. Main page. We might have information on who or what he did. Courses. Professor A. Goldfels. Fucking hell, he does look a bit like him. Right. Abraham Goldfels. Abraham, it is. Well done. Yes. Professor A. Goldfels. Being a luminary in his profession, Abraham Goldfels gladly accepted the offer. Professor in the field of media ethics at Stellingen, from which he sadly retired in fall. See? Boom! Called it. Yeah, I'm not happy about pointing out that. Okay, that's hell, but I have strawberry milk. I was told this. It's like McDonald's. No, it's not. McDonald's have a thick, goopy, viscous thing for their milkshakes. That's just very strong with the strawberry taste. Right, anyway. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Yes. It was me! No, don't have coffee. That's it. Just don't have coffee. Simple as. Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply, well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, you think? But we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with thought. Find out the locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. Okay. I retired in the fall of 2016. Previously, Professor Goldfels has held a position as a journalist at Der reporter. German thing. One of the most renowned German daily newspapers. Lucky it wasn't an Australian one. And was also a chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. Good. Member of an ethics congress. Just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. It's not a trait of... He needs a fucking hit in the back of the head. That's what he does. He really... He needs some kind of... Right, whoa! What a whole lot of information about this Goldfels. Yet only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look at other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned, whom he didn't mention. Publication of significance, or publications of significance. Privacy versus public interest, where the right to know ends. Okay. Essay in 1995, before I was born. Right. Id, ego, and selfie. That's the only time you'll ever hear me say that word. An analysis of dangers in overexpressive self-representation in social media. Study, 2012. Dying German things. Shouldn't have attempted it. I don't know what that is meant to be. I can speak a bit of German, but I can't go, yes, let's recite Shakespeare in German while drunk at the Fringe Festival. I'm pretty sure someone does that. The thoughts are free, a modern time declaration of independence towards mass surveillance, book, 2014. Wonderful. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book on the thing that... Do you not think his students might have picked up the book at some point and they might be involved, but only specific ones, and it's that concerned one? I still don't know what that word was. Right. Orlando Bufford, alumni, not who we're looking for. Catherine Delacroix, 2009, so before things started. Joseph Langley, show me the thing. Yes. Bastards! Anyway, Joanna McElroy. So, TV show from at McElroy, which she did medical technology. Okay, so she's nothing to do with it. She's nothing to do with it, I presume. Member of... Oh, she's the cow that... She's the one that went, ooh, look, the crime rate is dropping, but piracy might be going up. But we'll ignore that because there's not a crime that you can track individually that well. And Joseph Langley, we know about him. Right, go back to courses. Last course is discontinued and will only accept applicants until October 2017. Applied psychology. Physics. Yes, that's the one. So you get a bachelor's in physics, or applied physics. For physics, you get a bachelor's and another thing. I didn't go to things. Note this course is currently unavailable due to the representative, Professor GOLDFELS, having retired. Media Ethics Bachelor's. Ooh. And there's nothing there. Right, so we need to go back to headlines of the Daily Mail. Bastards. Right, breaking. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Meanwhile, I'll burp my way through this whole bloody thing. Women arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. Police spokesman Jim Kaufman informed the press about the progression of the investigation. Photo GPTNB, the National Bureau. That's probably it. The National Broadsheets. I'll also point out he moonlights as a comedian. Anyway, Bonton. A couple of minutes ago, the Bonton Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombing in the capital has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to investigation efforts of a special task force. Police spokesman Kaufman said how the woman is related to the bombing or bomb attacks Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumoured that the suspect is well known to authorities by other incidents. JP Morgan. Right, so we need to go back into Stellengan University. Somehow. Ugh. Okay. That's odd. There was just a sudden drop in the frame rate and bat rate. How very odd. Nonetheless, welcome to the internal Stellengan University class attendee system. Pick a class by blah 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 blah. Right, we want early in his career, well, in between the things. Media, we need Professor Why is he not there? Why is he not there? Abraham Goldfels. Gilbert Roy. Mills Annie Erin Mills. Fucking hell. Do you want a bigger name? Well, former professor of media ethics, but that's in... Oh, that's the summer classes. Winter semester. Media. And he should... Yeah, yes, I found him. Right. Can we cross-reference anyone? No. No, we cannot. Also, the game didn't instantly go, ah, yes, we need to say that this is the thing. That's my biggest problem with this game. It goes, here's the information, instead of going, okay, we're going to allow you to figure out the information on your own. Because that's what a good game does. Not to say this is a bad game. I quite like it, in fact. I'm just slightly miffed about certain things. Ooh, he did a course this year. Well, this time. Ah! So the friends have been involved, haven't they? And we know that Harrison O'Doyle is a part of the group. Suck it. Nonetheless. Harrison O'Doyle, yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report that right away. This right away. We have been authorized to consider Harrison O'Doyle a target person. Now there's some more work for you. Congrats. Can I just point out, just ever so slightly, Juliet Carrington. I'm flipping him off by rubbing my middle finger on my nose. You can't see it. I mean, that's the worst thing about, you know, this form of media and not being an arsehole. But, you know. I get to have my own little bit of fun. We have seen this name before, haven't we? Right. She was a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she's a student of Abraham GOLDFELS. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Not moments. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Wonderful. Ooh. Oh, that's lovely. That is. She was over there and now she's there. So it's not instantly going, yes, this is the thing, we must say this person is involved. Anyway. No. That's what I want. Yes. Can you tell I'm hyper? Yes, I can tell I'm hyper too. He's not here. What the fuck? Maybe we can connect the numbers with the classes. So he worked in 58332. So we need to find 58332. 58, but that's not the right one. So the class numbers change every year. Bollocks. Lecturer Michael Hood. Okay. Not fucking here. Bollocks. Right. Any other information that I can... No, I have to look into the friends. Bastards. Right. His time... Fucking hell. Can we just not? Like, seriously. I know he works in media, or he applied for media, but fucking hell. Can you look a bit less like a twat? Media punk. He'll claim, oh, that's not a thing. It's relevant information, you bastard. Right. he looks like an even bigger twat. Right, let's read from the bottom, actually. Wait, that said you at Still and Gun. Lose a bet? Ooh. Posted... oh, right. Never thought I was going to write this one day. Okay. First day at Still and Gun, feeling so elite it makes me want to comb my hair. At least wash it, you yobble. Any survival tips? My most valuable social media assets? Judy Hall. Ooh. Could we find the teacher? No. Okay. Right. How is this contradictory? Ah, that's the lady. That's the lady friend. Ah, yes. Wrong profile. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, you don't want to. I won't say she's a nice-looking redhead. PR assistant at Rosen Tech. Or Rohessen Tech. Right, she was born in 92. She lives in Farview. Interests in guitar, singing, books, and board games. I've got a pack of cards if you want to play poker. Strip poker, but, you know, poker. Right. That's another picture. We can't use that. There's almost no information here. But I've yet to see the contradictory information. Rohensen Tech, could we find a bit in here? I'm not reading it right now because I want to find the contradictory statement. Good work. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls of numbers you have added. Cool. I swear if this is going to go for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to kick someone. Anyway. I want the information from Harrison's because this contradictory data chunk is bothering me. But nonetheless, where's Mike? Ah, Mike might just be the guy from before. If I had glasses, I'd push them up my nose. He has a skull, that's why I'm going. Ah, bastard, I found you. Nonetheless, if you've got it, flaunt it. Okay. Mike, why don't you go and ask Juliet out right away? Huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look just as awesome. You want that? No? Then off, you fuck. I hate the man already. Right. So, we have a friend. Of a friend. Easily jealous. Ooh, I'm kicking a box thing. How is that easily jealous? Is he in a... Not the show. Is he in a relationship with her? Deleted by user, deleted by user, deleted by user. Can we... hide Mr. O'Donnell. Maybe they broke up? The fascists turned nightmare. Ah, we can extract information. For example, the reason he might have deleted that is everything alright with you? And then the face. No, it is. Good fucking riddance. See? Yeah. Investigative journalism and ethics. I mean, the whole ethics thing's thrown out the fucking window when you know, do what I'm doing, but still, maybe we can find out if she's in a relationship with Dickhead McGee some other way. Yuck, you know, I'm not so keen on going out late night. Okay. Torture and cruel. What does this have to do with... What the fuck is this? I am bored to death tonight and definitely need someone to come along. Hey, Julius is I got something for you, and then cupcakes or muffins. Right, so she doesn't go out late at night. We can add that to the profile. I mean, it's not... Torture and cruelty by my friends. I'm very confused. Maybe because I'm not... Oh, for fuck's sake. Torture? Is this correct? What? Wow. The man takes everything so face value. He's like a BBC Radio 1 listener. Quite frankly, Radio 2 is not that great either. This is a serious indication we cannot ignore. Well done. I mean, you can kind of ignore it. Ooh, April McIntyre Carrington. Okay. What the fuck is that? I've never wanted to punch someone more in my life. Who the fuck? You know what? It's fine. June Carrington. Ultramarine. Okay. And then Juliet. But can we have the professional photo? The better looking photo. Thank you. Right. We know the exact date. We know her... Come on. We know her favourite colour. Favourite pastime, playing the guitar. Okay, I like jokes as much as the next person. It's her favourite colour. It might be useful information later on. Busted. Playing the guitar. Ooh. Banana not muffins. Found the torture. If we fail to prevent the next assault due to your processing random data, I won't be taking the fall. Dude, you went, prick. To Kill a Mockingbird is her favourite book or movie. I'm sure it would be the book. You never really understand a person until you consider things from their point of view. Until you climb inside his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. Is it? I don't know. I actually read that one. Great book. Is it? I'm still making my way through this weird book. It's called 1984. It's about a man named Winston. I mean, that's kind of my name in the game. So... yeah. I love doing that. And a bad career once she was single again. Ahaha! Show contradictory information. Right, so she was in a relationship, but if this is up to date... Uh-huh. Right, can we get rid of that? Thank you. Since the nestling of the family showed up and a little bit unexpected, the parents, Jonathan and Esther? I don't fucking know. Decided that they would end the strictness of the naming pattern her sisters had followed. J M A A M J. Where's the naming pattern? I don't know. I'm very confused. Right. Strictness of the naming pattern of sisters had followed in favour of a slightly aberration. A word. Juliet learned to play the guitar, even developed the plan to become a professional musician in a band. However, she decided to end her band career once she was single again. See, that works. Blah, 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 once again, and focuses on her studies of media economy at Stalingrad University instead. Wonderful. Right. So that had nothing to do with what I was just on about. Anything else? This drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go Cassie. And we've seen this whole report before. Right. Rich Denton. If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction. Or causes reaction. That simple-mindedness, eye rolls. Also, this doesn't sound like the Juliet I know. You wouldn't even accept the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care so much about politics now? I'm not surprised that you stand up for your beliefs. Underneath you're a strong one. But activism? Attending demonstrations? Is that still you? So, he's a dick. A massive dick. Hence why he's called Rich. Or Richard, probably. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is this some sort of brainwashing going on? No. Are you like that weird man on the internet that talks to people, online? Well, doesn't talk to them. Tells them, you have an audience, therefore there are young people, and therefore you shouldn't talk about politics because you might tell children things about politics that may inform them of a bad decision. Therefore, that's brainwashing, which is not how brainwashing actually works. Brainwashing is a far more complex idea than that. Nonetheless, there's a man on the internet that goes, "Ah, you must not do things." Yeah. Anyway, first Miss Watergate, now her. Is this some sort of brainwashing going on? No. My lips are starting to tingle a little bit from all the talking. All the talky bits. Right, so that's been thrown out the fucking window. We know of 2 other people in the tangled web that is the life surrounding Miss Watergate. That's all done. Banned the targets. Ah, yes. Wow. Wow. That's a strong look right there. That is what that is. Right. I needed a minute. Oh, wow. That's quite an ego we've got there, haven't we? That's quite a picture. We have Jesse Pinkman, the drug addict, and Tony Hawk's if he was a sex offender. Oh, fucking hell. It's just a ridiculous picture. I have fun. Where's Harrison? There you go. Oh, fucking hell. I'm just very concerned. Very concerned about their whole decisions. No, I don't want comments. Is this still gigs? Yes. Put that on. Ooh, a place. And there's no Hancock, I love you. Oh. How anyone could love that drug addict, I do not know. Nonetheless. Ooh. Whoa, that's such a blaze. What? Really love your new guitarist, Tress. Can we retroactively go back and punch Cassandra? No? Okay. We definitely come from the Freedom Plaza demo. We'll definitely come to the Freedom Plaza demo. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she is one of the organizing, or is the one organizing this. Right, so she's organizing shit. Right. Hancock decided to quit the band. Huh. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock has decided to quit the band, which is very odd. considering. Albums. No. The tone is fucking dreadful. Media punk at mailorates.tna. So now we can check his emails. Probably the insider. You will now have access to any emails coming in or out of his account. Or it's in the listener. Right. So, now we have to find out why there's a contradictory statement here. Which is odd, but nonetheless. Wait, what the actual... The moment you opened that doc, malicious code injected was detected. Code injection was detected in Orwell. We've had 45 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Well, okay. So we have nothing there. Maybe some slight information. Thought that was... No, that's just things. Right, so we have something to do with the band here. Alright, we still have Juliet to look into. Why Tubman? You're very confusing, people. Very, very confusing. Right, and the gigs still doesn't cover planned protest at Freedom Plaza. Right, let's go for Juliet, because this will be interesting. Especially with the whole avoiding the lawyer thing. Hello? Hi Cassie, what happened yesterday? Juliet, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Oh, he's hacked into her account. If we can be thought police then. I mean, come on. Right, can we get back? We need Joseph. Whoa, fucking whoa. Who? You have access to... Oh no, I need to go there and then go... Ooh. Don't know what that said. Not too uncommon in a relationship, isn't it? Is it? Oh, sorry, Joseph. Oh, right, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too. Juliet, have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing, and something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at the door. So she went to answer it and never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you... I'm knackered. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise she's probably just avoiding you. private is my default setting. After all, I'm a lawyer. Yes. No! Whoops. She's not a lawyer. I kind of... I fluffed that one. Fluffed that one quite a bit, actually. Nonetheless, haha, Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's mad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, she does get a bit... at times. I don't even know what that word is. We had an argument once and, well, guess what happened? Smiley face. See, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do. She's a friend. Known longer than you, but nonetheless, and I'm here, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. Okay. Can I just point out, how has he never spoken to Juliet? This might seem like a mad cap idea, but Juliet had to be at the hearing for Cassandra, right? I think so. Anyway, I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest, and so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important to her, or the two of you, or where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. Right. Let's have a look then. So, Juliet is saying that Harrison did the work, but Cassandra says that it was Juliet. Really nice show. I could look through this. Punk's not dead. Shit, missed to buy tickets. Anyone willing to trade? You found yourself a brilliant new guitarist there. Seems a bit shy though, but sure doesn't have to rock on. Really nice show, but geez, can you get rid of tearing down, please? Blast Tense was so much better. IMO. Right. Who do I believe more? Juliet, who was in, or is in, Thought, and, you know, we know that Harrison was involved. Or do we go for Juliet's angle? Let's see. I'm going to say this could go wrong. He planned this protest. That went completely awry. Doesn't sound like very good planning to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. Right. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of the Thoughts protests. Not immensely surprising. One down. 2 more protests or protest locations to go. Okay. Right. Didn't know much else. Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but honestly I don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. I'll text you when she turns up, or if I get an idea. Right. Do we get to hear this? Apparently not. Right, so I'll have to read through this. Welcome to Rosalind Tech. This is PR Assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of Hello, Juliet Carrington. This is You sound so office at work. So her mother is calling her by her name. Oh, hi Mom. This is important. You know, I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. I just wanted to check in, make sure you're home for dinner tonight. So she lives with her parents. Ah. Yes. Give me the thing. Thank you. Right. Actually, I'm heading out. Can I deal with things? No, find that parent's address. Yes, I know. Give me a fucking minute. Actually, I'm heading... Stop scrolling. Actually, I'm heading out. Stop calling. With some friends from work. Time for some bonding clubbing. So she's gone out later in the day. It's Friday and Miss Carrington has plans to go out tonight in Bonton. That information would normally be in... But we know that she actively dislikes going out. Yes, but some people get dragged to work things, as I do. And I hate people. I hate people so much. I also hate going out. So, prick. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but this seems a little odd. What is she really doing? No, where was I? Clubbing. Honestly, please don't. On the news they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get that you're worried, but I just can't sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do. Avoid public life. We can't give up on our freedom like that. Honey, please. You won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. How can you be sure about that? I can't just... I need to slow down. I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think... This ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What were they called? Alright, geez, Mom. I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I'm sorry, but I really just have to go now if I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. So, direct boss. She doesn't have a supervisor. I mean, you'd think, you know, but anyway, I have I have to go. Sorry. Love you. Bye. So she hung up. Ooh! Sorry, I just instantly went, ooh, camp. She's having a call with the ex-boyfriend, huh? I don't know why I just went, ooh! It was certainly fun. Fun for me, anyway. Right. You got O'Donnell? Harrison, it's me. Well, 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 look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you caught me by surprise. Harrison. Shh, Julie. Or Juliet. Ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stalingrad Greenfield, I knew that it was destiny. He needs a punch in the face right now. Anyway, Destiny, I know you never really meant to. Will you please spare me your juvenile bullshit? Oh, okay. Stalingrad again. The university seems to play a major role in members of thought. Yes, it would. Considering the man that made thought worked there. He needs a slap in the face. That's what he needs. Right, juvenile, right. Yeah, that comes. Ha ha! I don't believe it at first. Oh, wait. I didn't believe it at first, but it's really you. To what do I owe the pleasure? To your beautiful voice. You miss me, right? He needs a slap as well. Just a real nice hit in the face, like maybe even the back of the head. Just something heavy to the face. Oh, come on, don't play dumb, great administrator. I'm talking about the thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. What? Give me a sec. What the fuck is this shit? You messing with me, Jones? Are you seriously trying to say this wasn't your doing? Why would I fucking want to disgrace thought? Maybe because the same reason you bailed out of thought all of a sudden? So he's no longer a member of thought, but he does hold up the page. The fuck? Anyway, build on thought. Sudden, right. Oh, is that so? We still need to keep observing him, though. Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared. Oh, so he disappeared, did he? Seriously, this bit needs to stop. Going back and forth. Maybe even just a click. Yes, can we just get rid of that? Maybe even a right click randomly on this side of the page. I need to burp a lot. Anyway, right clicking over here does nothing. It would just be nice to go, right, back out, and then instead of having to be precise and to bail out on right, so that would go to one of their accounts. Right, but turning it around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the two of us, huh? Right, so she's also a former member. Seems that today's news target have common history, something more than belonging to thought. Yes, maybe then because you disgraced thought before by hiding all of the articles on Thought blog except Cassandra's. Ooh, he has a thing for Cassandra. It's a love triangle. It's a real fucked up thing. It's good. This is good drama. That's what this is. Right, I need to... Again, right-clicking would do wonders there. You need to go in there. Also, I need to back up. Yes. First the timeline, now the thought blog. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Donnell. Yes, go away. Is the game just lagging a bit? Seems so. Right, so she has connected with the the three of them. He's connected with Cassandra. Cassandra's all... and stuff is happening. Anyway, we'll finish up this call and then maybe call it a day. My throat's killing me. It really is. Right. Except Cassandra's. Right. Abe archived the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interest, and Cass wanted to show her article around. Right, so that... I've actually got to go onto the profile. Right, so he heads early information, which means we need to really go in deep. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? A hidden agenda, perhaps? Or maybe a change in view? Oh, please, I know you deleted all the rebellious posts to secure your cozy job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the TNB. We need to find that right this second. I know. The HO. That's what that means. Ha! Found you. I'm just really involved. Just very involved in this. Hey, I remember this one's quite regular. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. The TMB probably didn't know either. Yeah, they probably didn't know that the guy... Anyway, we need a J and a P. That's a J and a L. I need to find out who JP is. Anyway, hopefully, right, that's what we just read. You know, it's funny you dare speak of disgrace when Rosalind is the government's personal bitch. Case? Cause? Is that meant to be cause but misspelt? Because you didn't know. Case. Oh, right. In case. Case you didn't know almost makes you the same in my book. So, you really don't know anything about the hack then? I don't have a frigging clue. At least it's not fracking. Can you revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the sons of bitch. What? Just revert it, okay? I don't care who did it. I just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. Okay. We'll be done in no time. Ma'am, never... Can I just say, if you ever call a woman ma'am, you deserve a bit of a slap. Just, you know, real hard hit. Just don't do it. Don't. Until the day she dies, say miss. Unless she prefers something else. Because that's being polite. Very polite. There's a tip for you. Never could say no to you. If only. Anyway, thank you. And then hung up. Wonderful. Then he has a bunch of email chains. Right, so... that's a lot of things. Ooh, there's more information here, I think. Is there? Where's the information? Ah, right. A house in Malloy Court, a cosy little spot in Fairview. Could it not just have been Fairview? Wrong profile. But we were to find out where she lives. Juliet lives with her parents, which means... funny. This is right around the corner from where I live. He did it! That would be some twist, right? He did it! The one that's instructing me to be the investigative journalist and such. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for now. Mostly because I have other things that I need to do and my throat's killing me. So, next time we will find out who is the real culprit of the bombing and who is the one infecting thoughts, or the thoughts. And we'll also find out why... we'll also find out why Tony Hawk became a sex pervert and Jesse Pinkman bought a jumpsuit and his cousin dyed his hair green. It's just a funny picture. It's just the funniest picture. Oh, I'm serious. Miley Cyrus, bitches. And then Jesse Pinkman going, what the fuck's this picture for? It's just the best. Anyway, I'm going to go now. It's just a silly picture. Until next time. See you next time. Ta-ra.